We are back over in the guest room with Boris because he's probably the best background, but the sun is kind of ruining the color of whatever I look like. So today I'm making a mulberry beer soap. Not that it's mulberry beer, but that I'm using mulberries and beer for the soap, for the liquid for the soap. So I'm guessing it's going to be lovely bubbles, beautiful bubbles. I'm scenting it with a fragrance oil that I don't want to say what it's... The fragrance oil that I'm using, though, I don't want to say what its real name is because I think it's disgusting. I believe it's a dupe of another fragrance of like a popular thing. I don't know if it's a Victoria's Secret thing, but I'm not going to say the name of it, and instead I'm going to call it Fruity Vanilla because that's kind of what it smells like, is a fruity vanilla. So let's go make our mulberry beer soap. You want to know the easiest way to get the metal bottom off of a Pringles can? Well, you just use a can opener and open it like you're opening a can of mulberries. Put in about an ounce of mulberries and beer. Gross. I think we're going to add just a little bit of water to help things along. Here we go into the lye. And we're getting our nice orange here. All right, we've got here our mulberries and beer. Let's do this, mulberries and beer. Well, now today I'm not really sure what to talk about, but I'm gonna need something to talk about because I will be cutting this open in silence and all of that. And typically I don't stay silent in my videos because I want to entertain you at least a little bit. Let's look on Google. Random question to talk about. Oh, looks like there's a website that will generate random topics. If you could bring back one TV show that was canceled, which one would you bring back? I think I'd bring back Police Squad, which starred Leslie Nielsen. It was a very funny show, and there were only 6 episodes, which is so short, but the show was so funny. I have them on VHS. What's the next randomly generated topic? What will the future of education be? Oh boy. 0 human contact, probably. What's the next topic? What was the most overhyped place you've traveled to? I could answer that. I'd say Mall of America. It was way overhyped. It was just a boring old mall like any other mall. The same exact stores as any other mall. It would have been cool if it had unique stores, things that you never see. The only thing that made it unique was they put a roller coaster in the middle of it, which, okay, I'm not interested in roller coasters anymore, so that doesn't make me excited. So, Mall of America. Next, does technology simplify life or make it more complicated? Well, I think this is an extremely easy thing to answer, but it can also be pretty deep. Technology definitely has complicated life, without a doubt. Technology has also offered the ability to learn new things that you couldn't have learned otherwise. Because you can practically learn almost anything for free if you try hard enough from the internet, just researching it. But absolutely, technology has made life way more complicated. I'm not saying technology is all bad, no, because otherwise you and I wouldn't have any kind of a friendship. But there's definitely bad with the good and good with the bad. And there's definitely some ugly involved, which that's a great movie, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. One of my favorites. Next topic, speaking of movies, what's the worst movie you have seen recently? Probably Blue Velvet, a David Lynch movie. That movie is very praised. People seem to agree that it's a great movie, and I thought it was awful. I thought it was boring, and for a David Lynch film, I thought it was extremely shallow and not very interesting. David Lynch is typically very good about being extremely interesting and odd and has a very weird sense of humor, and I like that. But I thought Blue Velvet was the opposite of all of those. It wasn't very good. But I'm a minority in that because most people really like that movie. Next question. What food looks disgusting but tastes delicious? That's a hard one. Can you guys answer that one? What food looks disgusting but tastes delicious? Well, here we go. Here it is. Now, once again, you have to want an exfoliating bar because there are mulberry seeds in here. So a natural exfoliant, but you have to want that exfoliation. I am guessing this is going to be a very nice sudsy soap, and I am actually really looking forward to it, to trying it. I will only get to try samples because I don't like to use my full bars because I like to sell my full bars. The scent is pretty strong. Fruity vanilla-y. I bet it will be really nice in the shower. It's not actually one of my favorites, but I bet a lot of people do like this, if that makes any sense. It's a bit of a thick smell. Strong. Probably the strongest smell I've made so far. But if you like fruity and vanilla, I think you could give this a shot. And you also have to like exfoliation. So sorry for the poor lighting, but the sun is doing this. And since I keep changing my backgrounds, that's what's happening. Right, Boris? Right, Boris? Isn't that right? Yeah. Wow, look at me now. Okay, well, let's say goodbye. See you for the next batch of soap that I hope you will truly enjoy.